teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Grimstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Martinez. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Moving to a bunch formation. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
So they get nothing on the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to a tight end here. And they keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Defense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Trying to create here on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
Good job there finding the back of that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the 1st down. Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. And he'll set up to throw. He lets it go on the move. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Right back to him on first down. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Tatum. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
He's got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. State offense comes back onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Caught in the backfield. It's Martinez. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
The completion sets up a second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. He finds some space. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
And it's incomplete. Little first down trickery doesn't work that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defense not fooled that time. Now it's third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Moves out of the pocket. He's going to throw the ball. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Buying time now, rolling to his left. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the handoff. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Powers through. Defense will make the stop, but it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That's caught. It's Moore. The Canes look to keep this drive moving.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer.
And the ball to the ground. Falls on it himself to avoid disaster. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. And the Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Here's the second down play. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Pulls it in. It's Moore. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
He keeps it on the design run. And moves the ball to the 35, another first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, it's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Second down after that completion. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Making people miss. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator,
he makes the catch. Touchdown, Miami. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. We'll change the pre-snap look now. And we're going to throw now on first down. On the run here. Let's it go. Snags a quick throw. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He throws the ball. That's incomplete. The attempt at trickery does not work. That'll bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on their third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. And it's incomplete. They tried the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense. The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 40. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw yet again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings them third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Martinez. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt to keep the offense on the field for fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds the running back for a fourth down catch. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
This time, a completion. And the defense brings him down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. 11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. Third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's bringing it back. Great move in the open field. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, it seems like anytime this defense is pressuring him, he loves to go to his left, being a left-handed quarterback. And to me, he just tried to do too much, and the ball ends up getting intercepted.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry-up. It's a shotgun run call. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. The Canes are looking to keep this drive going. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. What a kick. It's good from 55. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Hurricanes offense retakes the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Look out, room to run here. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that point.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to
swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they heave it deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they can take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's looking deep again. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? From the shotgun, drops back. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Hurricanes come to the line with first and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Canes. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
So they decide to run it in on the 2-point conversion, and it turns out to be the right call. Put 2 up on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. So after the massive play, it's 1st down just outside the red zone now.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Ohio State. They finish off the scoring drive. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Ohio State, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He escapes the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback rolling to his right now. On the run here, lets it go. That catch is hauled in. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
When the pocket delivers over the middle, brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. throw to the right. Caught. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Going for it on fourth down. The marker is at the 1-yard line. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Again makes it second and medium. Sure hands. It's Moore. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. So the penalty is accepted for an automatic first down. They had reached the line to make anyway on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks free. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Second down after that previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
6th play of the drive coming up. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time they had it going, but got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Moves out of the pocket, and he slings it deep back to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I'd like to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And it's incomplete. A little first down trickery doesn't work that time. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete. The trickery fails there. And now it's 3rd down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They're going to run it. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fine time. Moving to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of his play.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Miami offense back out of the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. 2 o'clock with the running game. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. And 1st down, they go right back to him. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team.
Number 13,
He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the ball is picked off. Breaks a tackle into the clear. He could go. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway was